Am I overreacting for wanting to leave my husband after all he did while I was caring for my sick mother? Ooh, this better be juicy. Let's see. I, 25 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been married for 2 years, together for five. We married young, but we are both financially stable and ready to build our life together. We just started trying for our first baby. 7 months ago, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. The doctors gave her 6 to 12 months to live. She lives 3 hours away in my hometown, and as her only child, I knew I had to be there for her final months. My husband understood completely and encouraged me to go care for her. I moved back to my childhood home to help with the treatment. Doctors appointed and daily care. It was emotional and physically exhausting watching my mother deteriorate. I was sleeping maybe 3 to 4 hours a night, managing her pain, medications, and trying to make her comfortable. My husband and I talked every other day, and he seemed supportive of what I was doing. My mother passed away 6 weeks ago, and I come home after handling the funeral arrangement and settling her estate. My husband was loving and supportive during the grieving process. We started seeing a grief counselor together to help me process the loss and strengthen our marriage during this difficult time. Last week, during what I thought was a healing conversation, he confessed that while I was away caring for my dying mother, he had been seeing his co worker, Emily, for the last 4 months. He said he was lonely and that I had been emotionally unavailable, even during our phone calls, because I was so focused on my mother. I was completely shattered. While I was watching my mom died, holding her hands through chemo sessions and grieving the loss of my only parents, he was building a relationship with someone else. Waited until after the funeral, after I'd started grieving counseling, to tell me, which means he was lying while I was planning my mother's burial. I'm staying at my best friend's house now. I can't even look at him. Both our families are saying I should forgive him because caregiver burnout affects the whole marriage. And he was grieving too. Watching me go through losing my mom, they think divorce is too extreme given everything we've been through. But all I can think about is how alone I felt in those final weeks with my mother and how he was actually with someone else the whole time. Am I wrong for wanting to end our marriage over this? Should I be more understanding of how my absence affected him?